Hi, Josh here, Dartmoor Reach Alpaca Farm Yoga and Glamping, and finally the weather has dried up a bit, so we are going to restart our straw bale house build. We finished the last video. We had dug about a third of the foundations of the footings, rather. We dug a third of the footings, and you wouldn't believe it, but just as it started we started digging the footings, it started raining, and it all went from being a really lovely tidy site to just, I didn't think the rain was going to get as bad as it got, but it just rained and rained and rained, and we quit probably a week ago, maybe a bit more. And sadly the trenches all collapsed. It was like a really lovely, neat job that we'd done. All the trenches dug out perfectly to the right depth and all that, and I'll show you them now. So they've all, well, not all of them, but they've collapsed with all the rain basically that we've had. So they've got to be all dug out again. Almost a pointless job that we did to start with. So one thing that I would say to anyone watching this video is learn from my mistakes. And if you really need a window of good weather to start your footings of your house, it was completely my own fault for being impatient. This was, I looked at the structural engineers' drawings and their notes, and on their notes it said footings to be dug on the same day as concrete is poured. And I looked at that and I thought, well, that's almost impossible. You'd need sort of two diggers almost, but actually it's not impossible. If you had well, we could have started this job and got the whole lot dug out probably in a long day, maybe sort of 10 hours, something like that. But if you'd started early, if we'd started at sort of 5 or 6 in the morning, and got them all dug out, you could be pouring concrete by the afternoon. Or worst case scenario, you do it the next day, making sure that it's not going to rain. But we started this job in mid-April, end of April, something like that, and yeah, it just made a mess, really. Just made a mess. It was a pointless job to start. So we've had to remark all the footings again because the rain washed them all away. So I had to get my mate Irek out to mark them all out again with me today, make sure they're all measured out properly. So yeah, all we've done really is we've had to do the job twice so far, so it's a complete pig's ear. I hold my hands up and admit to that. It's a mistake. As you can see here, half this trench is collapsed, so we've got a bit of head scratching to do. Well, how are you now going to get the machine over that trench without collapsing more of it? There's still a load of water in the bottom, nowhere near as much, but there is standing water in the bottom there. As you can see, half this trench has collapsed. So yeah, it's just, like I say, if you can learn from my mistakes, then just make sure that you've got a window of good weather to start digging your footings and pour the concrete almost immediately after you're done. I guess this happens a lot. This must happen a lot especially on sort of big commercial building sites and all that. It's I guess it's just, I've chatted to a builder mate of mine, and he says, well, it just happens. If it happens, it happens. You get bad weather sometimes, but the frustrating thing is really that the weather forecast wasn't as bad as the weather that we had. Otherwise I wouldn't have started the job. But what's done is done. Now we just need to crack on. So my mate is coming back this afternoon. We've got a window of good weather now for the next what are we, Tuesday, no, Wednesday, no, Tuesday today, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think there's supposed to be good weather for at least a week now. So ideally what I want to do is, today is Tuesday, if we can get the footings done this evening, tomorrow evening, because my mate can only do evenings because he works in the day. If Tuesday and Wednesday we can get the footings dug out, then Thursday or Friday we pour the concrete, then you know, we've kind of got past that element. I mean, to be honest with you, the trenches probably would have collapsed with even the concrete in the bottom. I don't know, maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. If you look at how they've collapsed, they have sort of collapsed from the bottom. So maybe if you had poured the footing straight away, maybe it wouldn't have happened. I don't know, I'm not a builder. But anyway, there you go. These things happen. I just wanted to show you this video and a bit of progress. But I will put you on time lapse now and we will see how we get on this evening. So we got on pretty well last night. My mate was just out here for a couple of hours, and what he managed to do was get all the earth that had collapsed back in the trenches out. I'll show you the trenches now. So as you can see, they've all been dug out again. He's battered down the sides slightly where they collapsed just to try and stop them collapsing again, which is a good idea. He is a great operator, really good operator, and that's one tip that I would give anyone doing a self-build is obviously the foundations are the most important part of the build. Like anything, good foundations, got a lot better chance of the rest going well. So as you can see, this has all been dug out. All the earth now is put to the sides there. You can see where the machine is there. It's on what's called track mats. So he brought those mats with him and then was able to sort of straddle the trenches either side using those track mats, which stop the trenches collapsing again. Something that, you know, although I can use a digger, I certainly wouldn't have been able to do the skillful stuff that he was doing last night, being able to straddle those trenches so well without them collapsing. So we are back to where we were 10 days ago before all the rain and stuff. It is very misty this morning, but I'm sure this will burn off. We've got good weather now forecast until Sunday. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. But I've booked in the concrete lorry for Saturday morning, 8 o'clock Saturday morning. So we have got Thursday night and Friday night now to finish off digging these footings, which I hope is doable. Ready for the concrete to come on Saturday morning. To get the concrete poured will be a good little milestone. So yeah, just a quick video. Well, it was a long video in the end, but a video just to show you how we put right the collapsed trenches, and like I said to you earlier in the video, just a bit of a lesson learnt really for anyone else out there that's embarking on their own self-build is be patient and wait for the good weather. Don't be as impatient as me. Be a bit more patient, wait for a good window of good weather where you've got time to dig out the trenches, get them filled in with concrete when it is almost definitely not going to rain. So you've never got a definite in England, but yeah, lesson number one in this project. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more videos about the farm and the straw bale house build, and we'll see you soon.